guys so much for joining me at Destiny Calls Tarot. We're going to be doing a love reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you're always alerted on when I'm uploading a new video. If someone would like a personal reading, I do personal readings. They start out at $25, where you're allowed to ask me 4 questions. The same day that you pay for your reading is the same day that you receive your reading. If for some reason you have more than 4 questions, I do have larger packages. They're located in the description box. All right, and for those of you that just have that one question that you want an answer to, I do have larger packages. No. You can text me that question. I'm sorry. And I'll tell you how to proceed from that point. All right, remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate with you. The roles can always be reversed. So let's see what's going on with Libra in love. We have the Empress in reverse. On the bottom of the deck, we have you, Libra. We have Justice. So I definitely feel like right now there's been some type of stagnation. There's been some type of domestic issue. And I feel like with this Justice card being here, you're balancing that out. You're balancing things out. I don't know if you guys have been going through some type of financial issues that's been causing some stagnation in the relationship, that's been causing some domestic disharmony where you guys have been fussing and arguing a little bit about money. But I feel like right now things are starting to balance out for you. You're starting to have some clarity. You're starting to have some truth around the situation. I do feel, though, with the 4 of Cups being here, there still has been some type of stagnation when it comes to you guys on an emotional level. I feel like you're disconnected from each other right now emotionally, and it just could be from the intensity of whatever you guys have been going through. So emotionally, you both seem to be shut off a little bit from each other. You know, you're not accepting each other's offer. And I feel right now, with the Knight of Wands being here, this has caused you guys to be really exhausted, like you're tired. So I don't know if you guys have gone through something financial and it's starting to actually balance out a little bit, but emotionally, because of what you went through with that financial situation, emotionally, you guys are disconnected. I feel with the Devil energy being in reverse, this was a lot to detach yourself from. I feel like you guys were going really through a very unhealthy period of time in your relationship. A very unhealthy period. I feel that, you know, whatever this was that was causing these issues in the relationship, it took a lot for you guys to really free yourselves from that restraint. So I feel like if it was financial, it took a lot for you guys to get yourselves out of it. If it was just stagnation, that took a lot for you guys to get yourselves out of that. If it was just plain just domestic issues altogether, it took a lot for you guys to get yourselves out of that. But I feel like you guys have released it, and now you're starting to restore control over your life. Now you're starting to restore control over your situation, your relationship. And now with the 10 of Cups being here, it looks like there's the family unit is coming back together. It's looking like that 10 of Cups, that happiness, that joy, that emotional satisfaction, that comfort, that peace, that bond, that connection, that harmonious family is starting to come back together. Because that was your wish anyways, but I feel like you guys were dealing with something, and I feel like it was more financial than anything. But for other people, it would be different things, you know. But I feel like something was really going on, and you guys had to really pull yourselves out of the rut. But it did take an emotional toll on the relationship, though. You're still a little disconnected a little bit. Yeah. You came out of it because with this Magician energy being here, Virgo energy, you begin to manifest. And what I mean by manifestation, I mean you were using all the resources around you. If it was like your savings, if it was your 401k, if it was your back savings, the money underneath your mattress, you use all of your resources all of your resources because you were that determined. You was that ready and willing to get yourselves out of this situation. I feel like the two of you are very skilled when it comes to dealing with situations like this. And that's because you're a strong couple. You're a powerful couple. You know how to create something out of nothing. And I feel with the Tower energy being in reverse here, this saved the family. This saved the home. This reversed the ending. But I do feel emotionally with the 8 of Cups being here, emotionally, in order for you guys to do that, something had to be sacrificed. And I felt like it was the emotional part of the relationship. I feel like some type of emotional change happened while you guys were working on keeping everything from falling down. It looks like someone started changing emotionally. Someone started transitioning. Someone started walking away from the relationship emotionally. They was leaving the emotions behind. But I feel with this Temperance energy being here, which is Sagittarius energy, you guys are starting to say, okay, it's time to balance that part of things out. It's time for us to connect to our guys. It's time for us to get back to, you know, balancing us out. And I feel like you guys are learning, like, okay, we got to be patient with each other in order to reverse what has happened to us on this emotional plane. With this 8 of Swords being in reverse, you had to start to see things from a different perspective. You had to start to recognize, look, it ain't you, it ain't me. It was the situation. And at the time, because of the situation, we were trapped in our minds. We were really imprisoned in our minds. We felt hopeless. We felt powerless. We felt helpless. And you started to say, okay, it wasn't that you didn't love me. It wasn't that I didn't love you. It was the situation. So with this 8 of Swords in reverse, you guys started to accept that it wasn't the two of you. It was the situation. And you started to see things from a different perspective. And that mentally freed you up. Because I felt like with the 5 of Pentacles being here, someone was feeling like the other person didn't feel the same way as they did. That's number 1. Then number 2, someone else felt like, well, they just done left me out in the cold. But what it really was is that you guys were going through some type of adversity. You guys were going through some type of financial insecurity. You guys were going through a period of loss, a period of poverty. And now with the 4 of Wands being here, things are starting to stabilize. You're starting to see things get back on track a little bit now. The happy home is coming back. The balance is coming back. The stability is coming back. The harmony is coming back. You guys have something to celebrate again. And that's why you're holding on to each other. Not only were you holding on to each other through this trial period or this time period, you were holding on to each other because you knew that you were worth holding on to. You both knew that. Like, this person is worth holding on to, and they felt the same way about you. They know that you're a solid investment. But I feel like your security was fragile. So you had to be careful on how you did things. Yeah, with the 5 of Cups being here, I feel like you both are kind of really emotional about how you didn't focus on, you know, the strong emotional connection that you guys had, how you really let that go. But I feel like you let that go for the greater good of the situation that you were going through at the time. I feel like with the 9 of Cups being in reverse here, you both know that something is missing emotionally from this situation. And you know what caused it. What caused it was the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You not moving towards each other to offer stability. But that was only because you were afraid, because you saw with the Tower coming that there was about to be a Tower moment here. And you knew with the Temperance energy being here, you had to find some kind of balance. You had to connect to your guys. You had to wait for that divine intervention. You had to be patient. Or if you didn't, with the Lover's energy being in reverse, there would be a separation. There would be a separation between the two of you, between the family all together. There will be a separation. And then that will cause even more relationship issues. That will cause even more of a loss of balance. That will cause things to even be more one-sided and disharmonized. And I feel like you're missing each other right now. You're missing each other because you're separated from each other. Somewhere, somehow, whatever this is that you guys went through, cause you guys to separate from each other. And I feel like with the Page of Cups, somebody really wants to come to the other person, or you guys want to come to each other and say, look, let me apologize. Let me show you my sensitive side. Let me let you know that I still have some wonderful ideas on how, you know, we can work on this, or we can nurture the connection. I'm still here. I'm still invested. And I feel like with the Death energy being here in reverse, which is Scorpio energy, this is allowing you guys to kind of like reverse the ending. This is delaying the ending, because I feel like you both know that you really want to hold on to each other. You want to hold on to this commitment, this marriage, this serious relationship, which is our Taurus energy. And what you really need and what you really want right now is the Ace of Wands. You really want a passionate new beginning. I feel like you guys have been dealing with whatever the situation is so much that you haven't even been able to be really intimate with each other. And now that things are calming down and balancing out, you're starting to get that feeling back. You're starting to get that passion, that desire back. But with the Knight of Swords being in reverse, I feel like one of you or the both of you don't know how to approach each other, because you guys have been in separate corners for so long that you're lacking direction on how to go in and say, hey, now that things have calmed down a little bit, hey, can I, you know, what's up? You know? And I feel like you guys really need to learn how to just let go. You need to really recover from this. You need to forgive each other for the neglect, you know, and you need to just move on. Yeah, and with this Fool energy being in reverse, which is Aries energy being here, I feel like someone just doesn't know which direction to take the situation. They don't know. Like, man, I miss my person. I miss, you know, what we had. We were going, I just missed them. I missed them, but I don't know how to get back to that place we were at before all of this happened. And with the Knight of Wands being in reverse, which is Sagittarius energy, this is more confirmation that's saying to me that you don't know how to move forward. And that's causing somebody to really be really frustrated. That with the King of Pentacles being in reverse, they're feeling like they're becoming impatient. They're becoming impatient. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. You're becoming very impatient, because I feel like you want to sexually indulge this person. I feel a lot of sensuality around this card right now. But I feel like with the Ace of Pentacles being in reverse, someone is feeling like they missed their chance. Someone's feeling like they missed their opportunity. Someone's feeling like, well, if I go and I try to pursue this person in this way, it's going to be a bad investment. It's not going to be the right thing for me to do. No, that's not it at all, because I feel like your person is thinking the same way as you. And so with the Queen of Wands being here, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, you need to just straight up go towards them, be focused, show passion, be courageous, be uplifting, be positive, have energy. I know with the Lover's energy being in reverse, which is Gemini energy, a lot has occurred during this time of separation. And I know you feel imbalanced. I know you feel like the relationship is broken, or communication is broken, or there's not that chemistry, that harmony between the two of you guys. But I'm telling you, the other person is feeling the same way. So if you approach this individual and say, hey, you know, this is how I'm feeling, I feel like things will definitely balance out for you. Because we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And, you know, you're getting to a point right now where you're saying, look, well, I don't want to look like I'm trying to smother them, or, you know, I don't want to look like I'm trying to just think about myself, or I'm trying to just get my own personal needs met. I don't want to look like I'm that type of person. No, that's not it, because they're feeling the same way that you're feeling. I think neither one of you with the Seven of Cups in reverse really know what to do. But I feel like one of you is going to make a decision. You're going to choose a direction. You're going to say, okay, this is what I'm going to do, because I'm at a point where I'm not confused anymore about what I want. And I'm going to go ahead and try to move forward. But someone is afraid with the Seven of Wands being here. The other person is going to be very defensive to them trying to come towards them and make these type of gestures or make these type of moves. And they're feeling with the Six of Wands being in reverse that they're not going to have victory and success. So with the Knight of Swords being in reverse, instead of them rushing in and saying, hey, you know, this is how I'm feeling. I really want to get with you tonight. I really want to sit down. I really want to caress you. I really want to, you know, bring that intimacy back. they're lacking direction. They're not saying anything at all. Even though when they know with this Ace of Wands that they really want to sex you down because it's been that long. I feel like whatever you guys have been going through, you haven't been able to really concentrate on the relationship, on the marriage. You've been trying so hard just to keep yourself from financially falling apart. And now with this Six of Swords being here, you want to move back towards the way it used to be really fast. And that's because with the Eight of Swords being in reverse here, you're seeing things from a different perspective now. You know, okay, you know, we fixed that little problem that we had. And now my mind isn't chaotic. Now, you know, I'm not thinking all the time. Now I want to get back to that love making. But I feel like with this Five of Wands being here, you are feeling like if you go towards your person because you guys have been so emotionally disconnected for however long this has been, that, you know, they're going to start a fight with you. It's going to be some drama. And they're going to end up with the Ten of Swords. They're going to end up, you know, just straight up shutting you down. And you're going to feel like a failure. So with the Eight of Wands being in reverse, you're not saying anything. You're keeping quiet. You're not talking. You're slowing down on passionate communication. So you want to let them know what you want to do with them, but you're not saying anything about it. I feel like you're afraid to say anything about it. Like, baby, I want to meet you in the bedroom tonight, you know? You're afraid to say that. With the Queen of Swords being in reverse here, instead of you speaking up, you're just thinking about it. And when in your thoughts, it's making you even more emotionally imbalanced. And so you're just isolating yourself. You're like, well, I ain't going to say anything at all. I'm going to wait for them to say something. That's not good, because when you keep quiet, when you back down, when you don't say anything at all, it makes you look like, you know, you're being cruel, or you're being bitter, or you're being cold-hearted or resentful. Like, it doesn't look like you're being the Queen of Cups here. It doesn't look like you love the individual. But look, with this Wheel of Fortune being here, things are about to change for the best for the two of you. I feel like financially things are changing, and now it's time for the emotional part of the relationship to change as well. I feel like with the Two of Wands being here, you guys are just going to have to move forward, and you're going to have to move forward together. But you can't do that if you're not talking. You can't do that if you're not conversating with each other. You can't do that. You got to talk, even if you're unsure of what you're saying, or you feel like your thoughts are chaotic. Yeah, you want to come back to this individual, and the way to do that is you have to be strong. You have to be courageous. Yes, I know with the Six of Pentacles right now, you guys were in debt, which threw off the balance of the relationship, because you had to spend a lot of your time, you know, really focusing on those pentacles, getting things back in order. You know, I feel like that's what you guys' main goal was at the time. And you kind of let the emotional part of the relationship kind of die off. And with the Six of Swords being here in reverse again, you're just ready to get it back to where it used to be. You're just ready. And you're seeing things with the Eight of Swords in reverse from a different perspective now. But the universe is letting me know for a second time that not only are things financially going to change for you for the better, the emotional part of this relationship is going to change as well. So your finances are leveled out. That's going to be great. And then emotionally, things are going to change, and opportunities is going to come. And then you're going to see yourself winning on both sides of the spectrum. Yes, I know with the Emperor being in reverse, which is Aries energy, you're feeling like you have a loss of authority right now. You're feeling like, you know, a little immature right now. You know, you're feeling a little immature. You're feeling like you have a little lack of discipline right now. And that's okay. And that's okay. Because with the Justice card in reverse, things have been that imbalanced for the two of you. I feel like some of you guys were dealing with some legal issues, some judgments. And with the King of Pentacles being in reverse, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So you guys took a material loss. And unfortunately, when it came towards moving towards each other to offer emotional satisfaction with the Knight of Cups in reverse, you couldn't do that. And you guys are very disappointed in yourselves at how much you kind of threw that to the back burner. You're really disappointed in yourselves. But at the time, with the Nine of Pentacles being in reverse, you guys were financially suffering. You guys were financially suffering. You were really going through a hard time. You were experiencing a period of time where you had false security, false success. It was bad financially. And you knew, look, I have to come up with a plan. So all that goo goo gaga, I love you kind of stuff, that had to go out the door for a minute until you guys got that money right. But it took a toll on the relationship. It took a toll on the relationship. But nevertheless, with the Nine of Cups being here, you are still each other's wish fulfillment. You are still everything that the other person wants. You still emotionally fulfill this person. You still make them happy. You still satisfy them. They still see you as that perfect dream. They still desire you. Even though right now with the Six of Pentacles being in reverse, things are really imbalanced right now. And you feel like with the Ten of Wands, it's a struggle to accomplish this goal or this cycle with this individual. It seems to be a lot to carry. I do feel like with the Emperor being in reverse, though, I feel like someone is being a little childish and a little immature. They're being a little manipulative with their cold and rigid, demeanor. But I do feel like with the Seven of Wands, though, this person knows how to go through the struggle with you. This person knows how to fight with you. This person knows how to stand their ground. And because they know how to stand their ground, it's worth you going a little bit further with this individual. Yes, I know with the Three of Swords being here, it does hurt. It is some pain. It is some suffering. You feel rejected. Some of you even feel like the love in this situation has dried up, but I don't see that it's dried up. You need to really be strong. You need to have your strength. You need to have strength right now. You need to come up with some type of plan on how to let this person know what you're ready for. We got the Nine of Cups, clarifying the Nine of Cups. You're double their wish. If they had 2 wishes, they'll wish for you twice. If they had 2 wishes, they'll wish for you twice. Unbelievable. You guys were really just going through some financial insecurity. Some just true adversity. Just a loss. But now with the Four of Wands being here, it really looks like things are getting a lot better. Things are stabilizing between the two of you guys. It looks like you guys are able to really hold on to your money now. Things are looking like there is a solid investment. Some of you have invested in some things. You're starting to see that come back around for you. You guys have been saving money. You feel more financially secure. And with the Ace of Pentacles being here, this is telling me that there's been new great abundance, great opportunity for prosperity, security, stability. All of that is here now. Because at first, before, you guys were suffering financially. We got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It was like a sense of false security. It was like false stability. You guys were living beyond your means. And some of you got obsessed with work, trying to fix it. I mean, it was just horrible. And so when it came to moving towards each other to offer love, you didn't have time for that. It just wasn't never the right time. And so you getting into that energy, work, pay bills, let's get up, let's get it up, let's get it up. Emotionally, you started to neglect the relationship. But that doesn't mean that you're still not this person's wish. You're their wish and you're their soulmate. We have the Six of Cups here. This person feels at home with you. They feel a naive happiness with you. They feel very familiar with you. They've made beautiful memories with you. They've healed with you. And with this Four of Cups being here, being emotionally disconnected from you, it really, with the Nine of Wands, worries this person. It tires them out. And they're ready to, with the Devil energy being in reverse, which is Capricorn energy, they're ready to release that toxicity from the relationship. They're ready to restore control over the situation because you're their Ten of Cups. You're everything they've ever dreamed of. You're the one that emotionally fulfills them in every way. They've never loved anyone as much as they love you. This situation took a toll on the relationship. It took a toll on the relationship. And they want to bring peace back to the relationship. They want to bring back that connection, that strong bond, that intimacy. They want to bring that back. I feel like with the 7 of Cups being here, this person daydreams about you all the time. They remember how you used to look when your clothes was off and your hair was down, or when you just got out of the shower. And it's been so little intimacy between the two of you guys that the only thing this person can do is dream about it. Think about it. Be tempted about it. This person is definitely going into hermit mode to really think about how they're going to bring this back to life. I feel with this 9 of Swords being here, they want to put this trauma into the past. This, like, they want to put it behind the two of you. Like, I want to put this behind us. You know, I'm ready to reach out to you. I have hope for this connection. I miss you so much with this 5 of Cups. I miss you so much. I miss your touch. I miss your smell. I miss your laugh. And I want to let go. I want to recover from this. I want to move on from this. I want you to forgive me and allow me to forgive you. You know, for when we didn't communicate or we didn't offer each other that emotional support that we both probably needed. I feel like you both needed it. And so I feel like energetically you both owe each other an apology because you let this situation overtake the relationship. But now I feel like there's a new era here. And someone's starting to have new ideas on how they want to show love. And this is with the death energy being in reverse, Scorpio energy. This is going to allow the reversal of the death of a relationship. A strong connection, a commitment, a marriage. We have the 2 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this emotional disconnect, this imbalance, this tension, this discord that's been going on between the two of you guys. This Knight of Pentacles, not that movement to offer stability. This Tower moment that you guys had. Right now with Temperance card being here, Sagittarius energy. Someone is praying. Someone is asking their guide. Someone is getting advice. They're trying to be patient with the other person because they know that, you know, they've been emotionally disconnected. Someone's looking for that divine intervention. Someone's looking for that mental path. Yes, they're still with the Knight of Wands in reverse, which is Sagittarius energy. Still a little frustrated because there's been some delays. But with the King of Pentacles being here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, they're impatient to make it right. They're impatient to make it right. They're impatient to make it right. They're hoping that this disconnect emotionally, this is the end of that. They're hoping like this is the end of it. You know, we went through a hard period. We conquered it. We went through it. We got through it. I'm praying that this disconnect we're at the end. I'm praying that we're at the end. And with the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy, someone's definitely dealing with a Sag. We can definitely move straight forward, fearlessly, take action. I'm praying that with the 4 of Cups being here, that this person wants and desires a new start with me like I desire a new start with them. I'm hoping that they'll accept my offer because now this person has had this sudden awareness that you're their happiness and you're what they want to choose. I feel with the 7 of Swords being here, they feel like the energy that you guys were in before was deceptive. And now with the 8 of Pentacles being here, it's really time to work on it. And one of the ways that we can work on it with this 8 of Wands is just sitting down, having that passionate communication with each other, letting each other know that we're ready to move forward, letting each other know that we're ready to make some quick decisions, and being courageous about it. With the Three of Wands, someone is definitely waiting. They're waiting. They're being patient with the other person. But while they're waiting, they're just not waiting in vain. They're also making plans on how they can make things better, how they can improve, how to make sure with the Five of Pentacles in reverse that they never get back to this point again. I feel like right now with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, you guys are really improving. You're recovering. Things are changing. Things are getting better. You're financially coming out of the cold. And now it's time for you guys to emotionally come out of the cold. I feel with the King of Cups being here, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, you guys really have a very mature love for each other. You have a genuine compassion for each other. You both emotionally balance each other out when things are really going good. And with the Death energy being in reverse, which is Scorpio energy, it's only right that you guys delay the ending. It's only right that you guys reverse the ending. It's only right that you guys with the Six of Wands have victory and success. Yes, with the Sun being in reverse, you know you're a little bit thrown off of your game. You're feeling a little down. You're feeling a little negative. You're feeling a little sad because you're starting to realize what this situation actually did to the relationship. And you're like, wow, I can't believe we let this situation, you know, cause us to, you know, get so worn out. We got the Nine of Wands. Get so worn out that we're not able to take care of each other. We're not able to move towards each other and offer stability. It's time for us with the Ten of Wands. We got to let this type of energy go. Because we want our successful marriage back. We want our successful relationship back. We want, we already achieved our material happiness. The road for us has gotten lighter. We've overcome the obstacle, Leo card, then Cancer card. We've overcome the obstacle. We're moving forward. And that's only because we were determined. We had willpower. We were ambitious. And we knew what direction that we wanted to go in. And I feel like right now with the Moon energy, which is Pisces energy in reverse, it's just time to release fear. It's time to release fear. And come out of isolation with each other. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's time to come out of conflict with each other. It's time to say, look, let's just, you know, forget and forgive this situation. Let's just move on from it. Let's just reconnect. I know with the Ace of Cups being here, it looks like the love between us has dried up. It looks like with the Six of Pentacles, you know, things aren't balanced out between us. It's actually even got to a point with the Ten of Wands that it's a struggle for us to just accomplish, you know, day-to-day tasks with each other. It seems like to be a lot. But I feel like with the Emperor being in reverse, which is Aries energy, that's just immature energy, that's just manipulative energy, and that's negative energy to be in. It's time for you guys to take control of the situation, defend the connection, and mount your stance. Yeah, you're ready for it to be over because you're imbalanced. You're imbalanced. But you can't seem to get an idea going on how you're going to do this. But I feel like you're going to think of something. Right now, you're just with the Two of Swords. You're just in a stalemate position. You just don't know whether you want to do it this way or you want to do it that way. I feel like you're definitely going to think of some type of way to do it. Because with the Two of Cups being here, the emotional connection that you have for this person is just intense. It's strong. You're not letting this person go. This person balances you out. This is your person. This is the one that you've committed to. This is the one you've want to come together with. This is the one that you love. This is the one that you equally want to give your cup to. And you're just going to have to come up with a plan. But whether you like it or not, whether you come up with a plan or not, the universe is in control. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to change without you even having to try. And it's going to change in a positive way. Not only is money going to continue to flow in, But your emotional parts of this relationship is also going to get better. That's also going to change. You guys are going to win again. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I don't know. They told me to pull some romance angel cards. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let's see what these romance angel cards have to say. What kind of messages they want to give to you guys today. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. That's what I feel like. You're definitely going to have to heal from whatever this was that caused you guys to really not focus on each other and the connection. And I feel like it was finances. Yes, it's time for you guys to blossom a new love. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And on the bottom of the deck, it says stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and romance can bring, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So you guys just have to put in a little extra work this week. I feel like you guys got it. Financially, you're stabilizing. And so now it's time to stabilize emotionally. All right. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. And I'll see you in the next one.